I'm going to call this video My Little World because when you look out in society today, you see that people live in their little world and they're not pretty much too concerned about what's going on in the world in general. They're pretty much just concerned about my little world. Let me tell you about my little world. I'm talking about me personally. Um, I live in a world where my home is a very peaceful environment. Uh, I don't experience much stress uh, outside from little children screaming and hollering. I go out into the job sites with clients that I choose and I select, and we have a very courteous interaction. Uh, I do business, I get paid, I go out into the stores. Uh, it's a very peaceful and courteous and respectful interaction between me and the people who service or work in those stores, whether at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart, uh, pretty much Tractor Supply, all of the stores that I frequent to get the goods and services I need. The clients that I work with pretty much is very courteous. Even the people that I do business with and buy services on the cut from places like Facebook Marketplace, the transactions are very courteous and respectful. Uh, when I go out and I drive the roads, uh, I may run into a cop, and I'm gonna do another video of a officer that was called to a job site today, and I ended up getting some business as a direct result of that. But even the experiences that I have with the local law enforcement is very respectful and courteous. However, I clearly understand, which a lot of people don't, that if I was to get on a plane, or if I was to go to New York City, or if I was to drive to Nashville or Memphis or St. Louis, uh, I'm not in my own little world anymore. Uh, there's a totally different philosophy, perspective, viewpoint, ideology, thought process, mannerisms, ways that those people out in the cities live and interact as opposed to those people in the country. And it's very unfortunate that a lot of people today they operate uh, from this my own little world thought process. And by and far, I don't consider myself the sharpest knife in the room. Um, put me in a room with a whole bunch of wise people, and I would consider myself, in fact, the dumbest person in the room. Uh, however, I do understand the importance that even though I live in my little world, which is a very peaceful world, living out in the country, I must say, is one of the greatest um, power moves I've ever made in my entire life. Living a set apart life, growing my own food, uh, consuming my own well water, uh, living a virtually debt free and financially independent life is one of the most powerful things I've ever done. And there's fruit there. Uh, it's good fruit. Uh, however, again, uh, I consider myself a very informed person as to what's going on in the world, even though I'm not of the world and I'm set apart. I find it very important to understand what's going on in the world because I understand clearly that although I am not of the world, I'm in the world. And these things that happen in the world, even though I'm not of the world, can have a negative effect on me. Now, I've said over and over again, um, I'm not pretty much concerned with gas prices. I'm not concerned with interest rates. I'm not concerned with mortgage rates. I'm not concerned with rental rates. Um, I'm not concerned with food prices. Um, I'm not concerned with energy and heating prices. And there's a specific reason why I'm not concerned with those things. Why? Because I am in the world, but now I'm not of the world. I'm set apart. And a lot of people just don't seem to get it and understand it. However, it's unfortunate, but only a remnant is going to get it, understand it, and move with fear, uh, move with faith, uh, and understand what's going on and how to uh, set themselves or put themselves in a situation where they're not affected by things that are going on in the world, uh, because they're not of the world. Are you getting what I'm saying? Uh, I'm here and I live on this planet. However, because of the things that I've done to mitigate and circumvent the challenges that the normal person is living, that is in the world and of the world, they're going to have to deal with. It's important for us as people to stay informed, because if you don't stay informed as to what's going on as opposed to the economic situation, the social situation, the political situation, and you're not moving and taking consideration these economic or these external factors that can have an effect on you, you're not going to know how to correctly move to prevent yourself by being affected of these things. So, a word to the wise: stay informed and understand what's going on in the world, um, but not be of the world. Uh, it's amazing. I see a lot of people today. They're doing all these short motivational skits, and I say to myself, what is all these motivational skits doing to help people improve the quality of their lives? I mean, when you look at the quality of somebody's, because see, at the end of the day, uh, when you look at the mannerisms of a person's lifestyle, it tells you everything that you need to know, doesn't it? It tells you everything that you need to know. So, again, uh, all the motivational talk, all of the uh, bubble thinking in terms of, I don't care, or I don't know, or I don't care, or I'm not concerned of what's going on in the world. How can you shield yourself and your family from things that are going on in the world? Because, see, if these things are going on in the world, um, and you are of the world, you're in a pretty bad situation. Stay informed. Think about the external factors that can have an impact on your life. And I say over and over again, move with fear. You have a blessed day. I'm going to get me some need. I had a tired, long day, but it was just on my spirit, and I just wanted to speak this wisdom in the folks because it's needed in the hour that we're living in. not from a person that's a hearer, but a doer of the word.